PowerPoint used a graphical approach to presentation in the form, form of slides so that accompany the oral delivery of the topic. This program is widely used in business and classroom and is an effective tool when used for training purpose. PowerPoint is one of the simplest computer programs to learn. It is the number one program used worldwide for presentation. Anyone can create stunning presentation that look like they were designed by professionals. All in all, PowerPoint is the one of the one-stop shop. It to create successful presentation for the business world, the classroom, or just for your own personal use. Starting an existing PowerPoint. You can start PowerPoint just as you would any other program in Windows. From the start screen, in Windows or the start menu in Windows 7. Office 2000 run only under those two desktop operating system as well as couple two of the server version which are not being covered in this book. Window 8. Press the window logo key on the keyboard to display start screen or on a touch screen. Swipe in front of right and tap start. Scroll the right if needed to find the PowerPoint 2013 tile and click or tap it. The program starts in Windows 7. Click the start button. Start menu opens. Click all program. Click Microsoft Office. Click PowerPoint 2013. When PowerPoint 2013 opens, its own start screen appears, offering help for opening existing file or starting new ones. If you want to bypass the start screen and jump immediately to a new blank presentation, earlier version as PowerPoint, just perfect escape key. Tip: if you want to quick access to PowerPoint from the Windows 10 desktop and shortcut to PowerPoint to the taskbar. To do so, right click the PowerPoint 2013 tile on the start screen and click into taskbar. From then you can start PowerPoint by clicking the PowerPoint 2013 icon on taskbar. When you are ready to leave PowerPoint, click the close X button in top right corner of the PowerPoint windows. If you have any unsaved work, PowerPoint asks if you want to save your changes. Changing the view. A view is the way of displaying your presentation on screen. PowerPoint comes with several views because at different times during the creation purpose. It is helpful to look at the presentation in different ways. For example, when you add a graphic to slide, you need to work closely with that slide. But when you rearrange the slide order, you need to see the presentation as whole. PowerPoint offers the following presentation views. Normal, a combination of several resizable panes, so you can see the presentation in multiple ways at once. Normal, it is default view. Normal, a combination of several resizable panes. You can see the presentation in multiple ways at once. Normally in the default view. Outline. A variant of normal view which slide content appears as text outline in the left pane rather than as graphical slide thumbnail. This view is available only from the View tab. Slide sorter, a light table type overhead view of all slides In your presentation, lead out a section of row, suitable or big picture rearranging. Slideshow. The view. The view you use to show the presentation on screen. Each slide has the entire screen in its turn. This view is not available from the View tab, but it is available in several other places, including the status bar and in the quick access toolbar. Reading, similar to slideshow view, except its window and the status bar remain in view. You can use reading view to check your work as if you were showing the slide, so but still retain access to certain commands. Notes page. A view with the slide at the top of the page and text box below it for type notes. You can print these note pages to you during your speech. This view is available only from the View tab. There are two ways to change a view. Click a button in the presentation views group of the views tab or click one of the view buttons at the right end of the status bar at the bottom of the screen. Not everyone is available in both places. Slideshow. This is a slideshow and this is a reading. This is a slide sorter. This is a normal. This is the view button. Tip. When you save, close and reopen a file, PowerPoint opens it in the view in which you left the file. To have the file always open in particular view, choose File option, Advanced, and in the Display section, click the drop-down arrow on the Open and All Document. Open all document using this view list and select the desired view. The options on this list include some custom version of normal view that have certain panes turned off. For example, you can open all document in normal. Slide only always start in normal view with just the main editing pane open. Normal and outline views. Normal views is a very flexible view that contains a little bit of everything. In the center in the slide pane where the active slider appears, and to its left is the thumbnail pane containing a set of thumbnail images that represent the presentation slide. Thumbnail pane. Note pane optional. Click and note panes. Click here to toggle notes pane on off. Notes here to toggle notes pane on off. Outline view is identical to normal view except instead of slide thumbnail on the left, you see a text outline line and optional notes pane is available at the bottom of the window. Click notes on the status bar to display or hide it. An optional comments pane appear and disappear on the right when you click comments at the status bar. Each of the panes in normal view has its own scroll bar, so you can move in it independently of the other panes. You can resize the panes by dragging the drivers between the panes. For example, to give the notes area more room, point of the mouse pointer and the divider line between it and the slide area so that the mouse pointer becomes a double double-headed arrow, and then hold down the left mouse button as you drag in the line up to new spot. To get the thumbnail or outline pane out of the way, drag the divider between it and the slide editing pane as far possible to the left. The left pane is useful because it lets you jump quickly to specific slide by clicking its thumbnail, normal view, or some of its text content. Outline pane. This is a outline pane, and outline view shows a text outline at the left and the editing window at the right. Slide sorter view. If you have ever worked with the hard copies of slides, such as 35 slides, you know that it can be helpful to lay the slides out on a big table and plan the order in which to show them. You rearrange them, moving this one here, that one there until the order is perfect. You might even start a pile of backups that you will not show in the main presentation, but will hold back in case someone asks an persistent question. That's exactly what you can do with slide sorter view. Its layout slides in miniature, so you can see the big picture. You can drag the slide around and place them in the perfect order. You can also return to the normal view to work on slide by double clicking the slide show view and reading views. Use the slide sorter view for bird's eye view of the presentation. In slideshow view, the slide hides the entire screen. You can move from slide to slide by pressing the page up and the page down keys by using one of the other movement methods available. The default the default slide dimension in PowerPoint 2013 are set for the widescreen monitor. If you are using a regular monitor but showing widescreen slider, black bars fill in the extra space at the top and bottom. You can correct this problem by changing the slide size on the drag design tab. When you change the slide size, PowerPoint prompts you to specify how to adjust the existing content fit News format. Create interactive online presentation. Create करो interactive online presentation. Get the free PowerPoint as it's then. Record, write, and draw on your slide, just like whiteboard. And visual video interface content. Share in the cloud and play on any device. Button for controlling presentation. Slideshow. When you move your mouse in slideshow view, buttons appear in the bottom left corner for controlling the show without leaving it. To leave the slideshow, choose End Show from the menu or just press the Escape key. When you entering slideshow view, the method you use determines which slide you start on. If you use the slideshow view button in bottom right corner of the screen, the presentation will start with whatever slide you have selected. You can also press Shift F5 to do this or choose का
बरगढ़ के का
बनाएंगे
का क्लिनिक है
This is so cute. हॉस्पिटल में सब लोग लगे. Today you can type your notes and supporting fact directly in PowerPoint. You can type directly into the notes. You can also press when entering slideshow view. The method you use to determine which slide to start on. If you use the slideshow view button in the bottom right corner of the screen, the presentation will start with whatever slide you have selected. You can also press Shift plus F5 to do this or choose slideshow from the current slide. If you use this slideshow, start slideshow from beginning command and press 5. The presentation will start at the beginning. Note page view. When you give a presentation, your proofs usually include more than just your brain and your slide. You typically have all kinds of notes and backup material for each slide. Figure on last quarter's sales. Source to sheet. If someone question your data and so on. In the old days of overhead transparencies, people used to attach sticky notes to the slide frame for this purpose and hope that nobody asks any question that require diving into the 4-inch thick static board. Today, you can type your notes and supporting facts directly in PowerPoint. You can type them directly into the notes pane below the slide in normal or outline view. Just click the notes button in the status bar to display the notes pane and start typing away. However, if you have a lot of notes to type, you might find it's easier to work with Note Page View instead. Note Space View is accessible only from the Views tab. In this view, you see a single slide with an editable text area below it called the Notes placeholder, which you can use to type your notes. You can refer to these notes as you give an on-screen presentation, or you can print note space to stack neatly on the lectern next to you during the big event. If your note space run off the end of the page, PowerPoint even print them as separate page. If you have trouble seeing the next you are typing, zoom in on it as described in the next section. Uh, Zooming in and out. If you need a close look at your presentation, you can zoom in the view. Zoom the view in or out. The accommodate almost any situation. You can view your work at various magnification on screen without changing the size of the surrounding tools or the size the print and the print out. In the normal view, each of the panes has its own individual zoom to set the zoom for the thumbnails pane only. For example, select files, then choose a zoom level or to zoom only in the slide pane. The main editing pane. Click it first in the single pane view, such as notes, page or slide sorter. A single zoom editing affects the entire work area. The large the zoom number, the large the details on the display. A zoom of 10% would make a slide so tiny that you could not read it. A zoom of 100% would make a few letters on slide so big they would fill the entire pane. An easy way to set the zoom level in red the zoom slider in the status bar or click its pulse or minus button to change the zoom level in increment. You can also hold down the control key and roll the scroll wheel on your mouse if it has on notes command. Zoom slider current zoom. This is your increase zoom and this is decrease zoom. Feed to window. To resize the current slide so that it is enlarged and possible while still fitting completely in the slides pane. Click the Fit Slide to Current Window button or choose View Zoom Fit to Window. Another way to control the zoom is with the Zoom dialog box. Choose View Zoom to open. You can also open that dialog box by clicking the next to the zoom slider in the lower right corner of the screen. Make your selection by clicking the appropriate button and then clicking on. Notice that you can type a precise zoom presentation in the percent text box. You can specify any percentage you like, up to 400%. Some panes and views will not go higher than 100%. Zoom dialog box maximum 400%. Enabling optional display elements. PowerPoint has a lot of optional screen elements that you may or may not find useful depending on what you are up to at the moment. The following sections describe them. Ruler. Vertical and horizontal rules around the slide pane can help you place objects more precisely. To toggle them on or off. Select or deselect the ruler check box in the Show group of the View tab Rulers are available only in normal, outline and notes page view. Toggle rulers on off. Grid line turn off. Grid line ruler. Vertical ruler. Guidelines. Horizontal ruler. Rules. Rulers and grid lines help position object on a slide. The rulers help with positioning no matter what content type you are working with. But when you are editing text in a text frame, they Hmm. Additional purpose. The horizontal ruler shows the frame paragraph, indents, and any custom tab stop. And you can drag the indent marker on the ruler just as you can in Word. Note: the ruler's unit of the measure is controlled from regional setting in control panel in Windows. Choose block language and region and then click the region heading or region and language in Windows 7 to open the region. Tip: the display of the vertical ruler is optional. To disable it while retaining the horizontal ruler, choose File option, click Advanced and the Display section. Clear the Show Vertical Ruler checkbox. Grid lines. Grid lines are non-printing dots. Lines are regularly spaced intervals that help you line up object on a slide. Below image show grid lines and the ruler. Unable to turn grid lines on or off. Use either or these methods. Grids and guides. Snap to grid. Grid sheet. Spacing. Display grid on screen. Guide setting. Display drawing guide screen. Display small guides when shape are aligned. There are many options you can set for the grid lines including whether objects snap to it, whether the grid is visible, and what the spacing should be between the gridness. To set grid option, follow this step. On the View tab, click the dialog box launcher in the Show group. The Grid and Guides dialogs box open. In the Snap to section, select or deselect the snap object to grid checkbox. These settings specify whether or not object will automatically align with the grid. In the grid settings section, enter the amount of space you want between grid lines. Select or deselect the display grid on the screen checkbox. Checkbox to display or hide the grid. Note that you can make object snap to the grid without the grid being displayed. Click OK. Guides. Guides are like grid lines except they are individual lines rather than the grid lines, and you can drag them different position on slide as you drag a guide. A numeric indicator appears to let you know the ruler position. Use the grid and guides dialog box to turn guides on off or press Alt plus F9. Vertical guides being dragged. Horizontal guides. You can create additional sets of guidelines by holding down the control key while dragging a guide. You can have as many horizontal and vertical guides as you like. All the position to specify. You can also save your custom guides. New in PowerPoint 2013. Color grayscale. Your black and white views. Most of the time, you will work with your presentation in color. However, if if you plan to print the presentation in black and white or gyro scale, for example, on black and white hangout, you should check to see what it will look like without color. If this color gyro grayscale, your black and white option is especially useful when you are preparing slide that will eventually be fixed, because effects is pure black and white. In most cases, sometimes that look great on a color screen could look like a shapeless blob on a black and white. It does not hurt to check. Click the gyro scale or black and white button in the color gyro scale group of the view. Tap to switch to one of those views. When you do so, a grayscale or black and white tab becomes available from its in selected object group. You can fine tune the gyro grayscale or black and white preview. Choose one that show the object to best advantage. PowerPoint will remember that setting when printing or outputting the presentation to a gyro scale or black and white source.